Alright, everybody, welcome back to another video. Um, Let me go ahead and close out of this. Today we're going to be reacting to Overnight in America's Most Haunted Warship by City Boys, otherwise known as Internet City. Yeah, they've done a couple paranormal videos, but from what I know, this one is probably their most serious one, as what they said on their other channel. But we're going to get right into it and see what it is. Hope you guys don't mind I'm reacting. I'm just jumping in, stealing people's content. Let's go.
Exploring one of the most haunted battleships in America, the USS Lexington, a World War II battleship that has survived not one, but two very deadly attacks. The spirits roaming this ship are those who unfortunately lost their lives during a torpedo attack that left 9 dead and a kamikaze attack that left 50 soldiers deceased. It may seem like Aaron's acting crazy, joking around, but he's actually terrified inside. But before we get into all the spooky stuff, we had to hit the flight deck and explore the ship.
We don't have stairs on the ship. We have ladders. It's the same thing. So when you go up and down the ladders, especially where it's dark, just be careful. I'm going to pass these up. These are flashlights, and please wear these around your neck. And it's a little button at the bottom, at the top that you just press. And the reason you have it on your neck, it can illuminate the dark spaces that we go, especially up and down the ladders. Do's and don'ts on the ship. Things that we do not allow on the ship. We do not allow tarot cards, conjuring, provoking, Ouija boards, things like that. We don't do that. We have respect for for the gentlemen who are aboard the ship. And once you get to know them, we want you to have the same respect for them because they died for our country, served aboard the ship. So we are very protective of them. Just be aware of that. We don't have bathrooms aboard the ship. We have heads. Navy term for bathroom. The ship has about 16 deck levels, and there's tons of heads, bathrooms aboard the ship. But when the Navy decommissioned the ship and when they turned it down and turned it into a training ship, they didn't maintain everything.
During the little debrief? Would it be a debrief? I don't know. Damn, already though. The RAM pod's just going. Awesome.
And we don't use every single head, so a majority of the heads do not work, but we do know where the working heads are in case you need to do a bathroom break, or you want to come back up here and just take a break, have some snacks. Just let us know and we'll get you back up here. You can also leave equipment up here if you need to, any extra stuff. It's going to be safe and secure. There's nobody else that's going to be aboard the ship over here. Awesome. We'll give you guys some water if you need. When we're going through different passages, especially through the different hatches, if you take a look, and this doesn't have it, you notice that it's rounded or ovaled at the top. It's also ovaled at the bottom. And you see where it's cut off? You have another section that was cut off on the bottom. Those are called coamings, and that was for flood control because you had all the hatches were watertight. Just in case something happened in one, they would be able to close it watertight and the seal so the water wouldn't come through. Those coamings that you have to step over are really good trip hazards.
Not me.
I'll let you know about those, and believe me, everybody trips. They did some research.
Turn that down
and it'll be up to up to where you guys want to go. We have a lot of different locations we can go, so you can decide where you want us to go and take you first. And what we'll do is that we'll take you to the locations that you want to go to, i.e. hotspots and things like that, or any place else, and let you guys get you there. You guys set up. We're just going to take a step back and not be in the same compartment, so you guys do your investigation. Once you're finished or you can't get anything else and it's quiet or anything else, let us know and we'll take you to the next location.
Okay, awesome.
What we do with all our tour people, and that even with all the paranormal groups that come on board, and I asked you too, is that we have a media sheet, and on the media sheet are all the legit paranormal groups that come on board the ship, podcasters, YouTubers, things like that. And we give this out to our normal tour people that come aboard so they can look at other investigators to see what they have found in the same locations. Because actually our tour is a little bit different than a lot of ghost tours, and I'm sure you've seen where it's a walking tour. They'll tell you about where things happened, and they'll tell you people saw this and this. We kind of morph it and change it where actually our guests become investigators. So they get to use the equipment, they get to ask questions, they get to do everything that we do as we're going through a tour. So it's a little different. The other thing I'm going to ask too is that once we get below decks, please stay together, don't wander off, because when the Navy decommissioned the ship, a lot of areas below deck where we're not taken care of. So the Navy had a tendency, if they needed a new floor, they just lay linoleum over the old ones, so they build up. Well, when they started to rip it out to make sure for the carpeting and else they were going to do, they found out that the decking was gone. There were only 7 layers of linoleum holding things up.
Ooh.
And that's what we were walking through. So that's why we do know the safe locations on the ship, so we don't want anybody going off or away on their own, just in case you came in across a section of rotten decking. It's a safety section for you guys, okay?
Is the Estes method allowed?
Anything that you want.
Okay,
yes.
sweet.
Matter of fact, we've had investigators do that here.
Okay, sweet.
Not a problem.
That's one we're really looking forward to trying here.
Okay, so right here, it's essentially a motion activated light. So you put it down, if anything comes close to it, crosses over it, traverses it, it lights up in that location, and it also has lights to represent temperature. So we got a lot of cool stuff this time. I'm really excited.
Just tested it and it worked.
It works. So we put that thing down, and that thing light up.
Yeah, this camera don't want to focus, huh? Hey, Simba! How did you guys get Simba to do a haunted video with you?
Torpedo? Or
Torpedo.
I'm sorry, 9.
9. And in the kamikaze attack?
50.
50.
And 132 were wounded.
Isn't it Estes?
You gonna be able to get up there?
Now that that's out the way, our investigation starts in the bridge, otherwise known as the control room or navigation. This room happens to be adjacent to the direct spot where the kamikaze attack hit and left 50 soldiers dead. And right away, things got interesting. Our tour guides, George and Nancy from Blue Ghost Paranormal, happen to have a list of most of the names of those who passed away during this incident, so we use that to our advantage.
Do we know any of the names of the people that were up here who possibly passed away?
Yes.
Okay.
How many pockets do you need in your pants? Oh, damn. Hold on.
We're in the bridge.
Hold on. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Golly! Why you need that many? You got one right there too. You're not even using all of them. I know he not. He got that one. His back pocket or his wallet. The rest of this is empty. Of the backpack. Man,
Who possibly passed away?
Yes.
pants are ugly too.
Okay.
Y'all don't know, we're in the bridge. We're in the navigation sector. The bridge. There was a kamikaze attack on that side. I don't think it fully impacted them, but they definitely felt it.
Yeah, it impacted the ship.
It impacted
These
the
guys
ship,
up
yeah.
here, they felt the force because it was like 50 feet away, getting hit by a plane.
Yeah,
You're gonna feel that.
You feel something.
And it was such an impact that some of the backside of this upper part fell on the lower decks. So it's really crazy.
You can actually see the drone shot that Aaron got.
Yeah.
You can see a Japanese flag on the little corner. That's where the Japanese plane hit.
So these were the ones that were killed in action. And the opposite side are the ones who were wounded in action from just the kamikaze. Now, if you look at this is what we've been using the last 4 years.
So these are the people that were killed in action. What I want to do, I want to try to see. I'm gonna see if we can figure out who was up here, possibly, and then see if we could contact them. Set up some cat balls, REM pod. Try to talk. See what happens.
So, okay, earlier today, Aaron was getting B-roll before we even started. We were all in like the little break room area. Aaron was out on the main area with like the museum exhibit planes. And he saw a guy in a green shirt.
It was like khaki-ish. Like walking towards me, and like I was filming and I went to turn, and it was nobody. And I was like, oh, maybe I was imagining it, or maybe it was just one of them. What? It just started playing music.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. It was just I saw a guy walking towards me. When I looked in the peripherals, I saw a hat, and I saw a hat with something like shiny in the middle. I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh, maybe they have somebody who walks around in costume here. And when I turned, I didn't see anyone. I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask. And when he came, I was like, hey, is somebody else here? He was like, no, nobody. It's just us. I was like, all right, figment of my imagination. But now I'm seeing this picture, and this picture is of the people that passed. This is literally the hat I saw. And because I remember seeing something gold in the corner, black bill,
That's
and I was like,
crazy.
and it was nobody. That's interesting.
By the way, there is a radio. There's a shipping channel. The Coast Guard's working. So from here, if you hear the radio in the background, that's what it is. It's not voices you hear.
Okay. Do we know anyone who worked up here that died in the impact?
Not up on the bridge area. No.
Okay. If there's any spirit or apparition here with
Just
us,
jumping right into it.
we have bought these tools. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, over there.
We have two little balls
Yeah.
and one little red glowing pod on the floor.
And you can interact with them. If you go by this, we know you're here. You also can touch the balls; they'll light up. So, if anybody's here, feel free to interact with the stuff around us. We'll give you guys some space. So, if anyone's here and would like to show themselves, my name's Aaron. I'm here with my friends, and we're just trying to investigate the history of this place, and see if there's anyone here who would be willing to communicate with us.
Maybe a Cornelius Soper, a Wendell Moffett, Marcus Spann, James Lockhart.
If anyone's here, the stuff you may see around us, if it's confusing, these are cameras. Just trying to show your existence and prove your existence.
William Horrigan, Donald Mitchell, John E. Washkun. Is there a Tommy Samples? Couple more names. We have a Ronald Damasi, John Clifford, Francis McCabe,
Or macabre.
We have a William Mitchell, William Miller. I hear this
Movement
shit is
is
old.
movement,
Yeah. And lastly, we have a Leonard, and we also have a William C. Beaton. Those are those killed November 5th, 1944, due to kamikaze hit. Most of those names were in the battle dressing station.
So he was down.
If you hear a song you like, you can touch something in the room. One of the lights, one of the balls, or the thing in the middle.
DJ Ghost.
Bro,
DJ goes.
nah, because
Turn up if you like this track.
Okay, y'all can leave. Y'all,
Let me hear you say that.
Oh, he's just trying to have a trigger thing, man. He's just trying to trigger something. That's sit there and make fun of him. What the hell? That's fucked up. It's alright, Aaron. Go ahead.
Y'all step out.
Play that music.
Y'all step out. Just go ahead, step out. Just step out. Just shut the fuck up and step out. Okay? Just step out.
temperature.
You want me to keep playing this song? Yeah, DJ Ghost right there. Yeah, get your, this way, Jay. Get your fucking ass man. We're gonna stay right here. If you're still here, can you touch it again, please?
Always do till the blue skies drive the dark clouds.
Could you touch it again if you were one of the names that I read off a few minutes ago? Are you somebody we don't know? Oh.
Is that? Is that the temperature? Is that REM pod different from the boys and Sam and Colby's? It looks exactly the same. No. Because usually there's little lights that go off. And since the lights weren't going off, I thought it was temperature. But I don't think I've ever seen the temperature just beep that rapid. It's usually a constant.
Okay. If you could you please touch one of the balls so we know you're here? Or can you only touch this? If you can only touch this, please touch it again. Do you want me to play the song again?
You got a little less head, Aaron.
Play that man music. One band, one person. Play that song.
Hey, that stupid nine. Yeah,
She said, "There it goes." She didn't say it was dumb.
It's what they sang at war. Before they went to war, while they were at war, this is one of the songs they sang.
That'd be interesting if that was like Morse code type joint.
That's what it sounds like.
That would be interesting.
It would be interesting.
If you're still there, do you know if your picture is in this stack of pictures? Maybe. Robert William Doyle, Francis McKay, Cox Cornelius Ray Soper, likes to be called
Hell
Ray.
of a name. Yeah, I go by Ray too.
James.
So Ray? Ray that would have gave me a fucking heart attack.
Is your name Ray?
Oh, Ray?
Interesting.
Hey Ray, what I'm gonna do?
This is Ray.
What I'm gonna do? I'm going to show you a picture, and if this is you, touch the box. If you can see it.
What?
I don't know where you at, Ray. So,
Why you gonna be on the floor?
Why does
Ray, are you here with us?
Ray was 21, died
Damn.
during the kamikaze attack.
21.
21 is
That's
crazy.
yeah.
Young.
Like, I think
That's very young.
So I'm guessing this is Ray. Okay, Ray, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me show you something. If you come over here and you just touch these balls,
He got hella pockets on his pants
they
too.
light up.
Why you got pockets way down there by your ankle? What's it? It should have stopped right here. No more pockets. This is okay. It's a big ass pocket. But no, don't. Why all the way down your damn leg? The whole leg. You need pockets down the whole leg. No. That just. Then it look ugly too. Damn. Ugly ass pants.
There's also one
Both
over
of them.
here.
Both pair.
You
Ugly.
touch it, it'll light up.
I don't care.
When it
Give me
stops
shit.
blinking,
Say I don't know
you'll be able to
fashion.
touch
I don't
it.
give a damn. They ugly to me.
and make it light up again.
And what I'm gonna do, Ray, I'm about to press the button on this. If you want, you can touch one of these balls to let us know you're here. And I'm about to press a button on here, just to make sure it's not glitching or anything, and you actually hear.
See, no, see. So that was the temperature changing.
Oh, he touched it.
No, I think that's from when the.
See, what is?
Okay, turn it off. Right. Turn it off. It's on the
That's
bottom.
the temperature.
Put that down again, as hard as you put it down.
Yeah, I think that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just to be safe, because we was walking by it and it wasn't doing anything. So put it down softly.
Now, Ray, you see how, like, if we touch it, some certain lights come on? Could you make some of the lights come on for us?
My foot
That
hasn't
was the
moved.
temperature
That
gauge
wasn't
going
me.
off.
Ray, is this you?
Could you touch the other one, Ray? Ray, if you touch the other one, I'll cut the song back on. I'm willing to work a deal with you. All right.
Don't tell me you want to work a deal.
I'll cut the song back on if you want to touch this again or the other ball, Ray.
Even that. That was a hard
Or is this no longer Ray? Is Ray no longer with us? The year's 2025. Just wanna drop some info on
It
you.
was 1944 when
You passed away.
he passed away.
Um,
Were you born February 23rd, 1923? You're still here?
okay.
Once again.
Okay.
Nobody moved.
Yeah, nobody moved.
Nobody moved.
This
This is the first time we've ever had a cat ball touch.
yeah, ever.
Ever. 3 places.
Okay, Ray. If this is Ray, could you go back to touching this machine over here, the one in the middle, the one that makes the noise? And if this is someone new, can you touch the ball over here again?
I feel like once we get into other areas of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be even more.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, this is fully lit, top of the ship. Responded to the song twice, touched the cat ball, responded to his name. Yeah.
Question: if anybody's here, have you ever heard of the Looney Tunes?
That's what that song reminded me of.
Yeah. So the Looney Tunes is
They have heard of the Looney Tunes.
The Looney Tunes is it that old? I knew it was old, but
Pick that jaw
hold
up.
on.
pick that jaw up. Get that face. Stick it.
move. Just move your step, Mike.
I've walked. That's not
1930.
not me. I'm stumped. This is harder than you. Okay, now it's me.
Damn.
But like,
This one's not reacting. Hold on.
Yeah, he would have had them growing up.
now that's what it takes to get that to react. And this done it 3 times and nobody was moving. Okay. Nobody moved. Your feet release. Is this familiar to you?
Hold on. Maybe you need to see a different character.
Have you heard of
Bugs
Bugs
Bunny.
Bunny?
Daffy Duck.
Was it Porky?
Anthony.
Porky the Pig.
Porky the Pig? Elmer Fudd. Maybe Tweety Bird rings a bell.
Marvin the Martian. Sylvester the cat.
Sylvester.
What's the matter, kid? You hungry?
If we're alone and you're no longer here, don't do anything. If you're here, touch something. Touch either the balls or the light, so we know you're here.
You can get real close to it, like this. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
You can touch the ball again.
This is a motherfucking goss, bro. I don't do this, bro.
But you here. You doing it.
I'm watching. Hey, shout out to y'all for real. I know, you know.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
God, thank you. Matter of fact, how was your Veterans Day? I'm sorry.
Go to the campus. We're gonna continue to explore
How's your Veterans Day?
other parts of the ship. We got stuff like the dressing room, the brig, whole bunch of areas down below deck that we can go to. So we're gonna pack up and climb down a bunch of ladders to get there. Hopefully we can take the escalator again or something. I don't know.
Majin, the cameraman.
Our next stop at the very front of the ship is the battle dressing station, and unlike the bridge, there are no lights. This also happens to be the area of the ship where all those who were wounded in the kamikaze attack were brought to be treated before some of them unfortunately passed away. Oh no, this is
Look at all those handprints.
wandering in here.
Yeah, nah, this has a totally different ambiance.
Now we getting into the nitty gritty.
I feel like,
Okay.
oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm excited.
Do it.
If anybody's in here, my name's Aaron. We spoke with somebody upstairs by the name of Ray. We're just trying to contact anyone, see if anybody's here.
Are those Meadow Ray-Bans?
If you want these balls on the ground, you can touch, and if you touch them, they light up. Or you can touch this thing right here on the desk. You can come around here, touch it, it lights up. So if anybody's here and you want to make yourself known, feel free. My name's Aaron. These are my friends, and we're just here just trying to contact any of the victims of the travesties that happened here. If anyone's here,
Somebody's here.
how you doing? Whoa,
They really.
for sure. Yeah, you. All right. If you're still here, I'm sorry my friend got in your way. If you want to touch it again,
Just wanted to confirm that it wasn't us. Moving. That is not us. We are clear. It is not the equipment. Have we met before? If no, you can touch it again. If yes, don't do anything. So have we met before? Did we meet in the bridge?
Is that little device? Is that the same thing the boys had in their latest video? I wonder if they're just using that for their regular audio. Because I could have sworn they had lavs in some of their like regular vlog videos, whatever they had lavs on. But it doesn't seem like they do, so I wonder if they're using that. I don't know, just something I thought it was weird. Not weird. Whatever. Fuck me. Forget it. Bleh.
No, don't do anything.
Ignore me.
Yes, don't do it. Is this Francis Jackson? What about Robert Brownwell Parker? Maybe John Crocker? Or Robert Niemeyer? Maybe Francis McCabe? Robert William Doyle?
It looks like it's the same device.
Is this Ray? Cox Cornelius Ray Soper? Better known as Ray. One of these objects, you see if you get close to it, you can touch it, or our little round balls on the ground. They will light up.
I want to try what I tried upstairs.
Music.
Yeah.
Just like you always do.
That's a solid
So
touch.
will you
If you like
Hey.
this song, touch it again, please.
And so I've racked my brain hoping to
That music thing's pretty cool. I don't think I've seen another group of investigators try music. Well, no. Juicy did in that last video I watched. That was more of just playing around. It didn't really... It wasn't a staple piece of music from those spirits times. But the music he's playing is, and it's kind of cool to see the REM pod go off while the music's playing. That's pretty cool.
explain all the things that you do to me.
He's holding
Good,
him.
bro. So you want us to speak Japanese?
Could you also touch one of these balls on the ground? You see these little clear balls? Could you get near that for me? You see the little clear ball that my friend just touched? There's another one over here against the wall. Could you touch either one?
They are not moving. Nope.
Was
Never
anyone
mind.
here a part of World War II? Right on, right on. Respect, thank you for your service.
こんにちは、わかりますか?
This thing is going nuts.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even doing this at Yorktown Hospital. Does anyone here remember?
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Sure. I can't even get it off for real. We just-
Shut your bitch ass up.
Man, I want to.
You want him to stop talking?
理解できるなら触るのをやめてください。
Do you have a problem with us touching the walls?
理解できるなら触るのをやめてください。あなたが私のことを理解してくれるなら、
That was a motherfucker flying at me.
Do another one. Do another one. That was kind of butched down.
No, it said it twice. It said, if you understand me, touch it again.
Do it one more time.
もう一度触ってください。
I don't think I've ever seen use
I said
Google
touch it one more
Translate
time,
either.
please.
Don't touch the ball.
もしあなたが日本のパイロットなら、地面のボールに触れてください。ボールは光ります。透明なボールで。
What did you tell it?
If you're the Japanese pilot, please touch the balls on the ground. They will light up. They are the clear balls with red dots on them.
Was anyone here a pilot? Don't know if that answers my question.
あなたが日本のパイロットなら、地面のボールに触れてください。ボールは光ります。赤い点がついた透明なボールです。
I don't have nothing on there. I deleted it.
What did it just say?
It said the same thing again. Is this... Are you the Americans that perished here? One of the Americans that perished here? If you are, please touch it again.
I'm gonna put this ball right here. If anyone else is with us, do you mind touching this ball? This little clear ball that's lighting up as soon as it's done, showing all the beautiful colors. Do you mind touching it? And if you do touch it, it will light up once again. Is anyone here with us willing to touch one of these little clear balls and light them up for us? All right, so we're going to attempt the Estes method, blindfold, and you want to go first? I'll go first. What you want to do?
No, I go first.
That's a whole jacket.
Put my phone down.
Okay.
That wasn't me. That's not
That's
me.
not us. The cat ball was us.
All right, you here? Hang around. We about to talk for real.
Looking at you. That's literally what you said. But talk for real. They don't know what I mean by that. God damn. That's good. More?
Even tighter.
Why
Is
is that
anyone
so funny
here
to me?
with us?
Did you die on this ship?
If you would like to talk to us, you can say something and Michael will hear you. Are you one of the soldiers? Do you have any regrets? If you have anything you want to say, you can say it now. Michael will hear you. If there's anyone with us, feel free to speak.
Is this AM and skipping through?
Yes.
You want me to switch it to
Oh
AM?
my god. I know it was loud for him because I could. Jesus.
It's definitely not scanning right now. Jesus. That was loud.
So you couldn't hear nothing when we were they weren't answering?
It was just that.
Do you not want to talk to Michael? This is Michael.
Baby. That was okay.
Do you want to talk to him? Yes. Are you upset with anyone here? Do you want us to leave? Is there something you would like to say? Was that you who was touching this earlier? Do you not understand English?
Why are you Japanese? Are you a pilot?
It said something I couldn't understand.
Are you one of the soldiers who passed away? Are you the pilot that passed away?
Is this the speed of 350?
Yes. Would you like to talk to Jay?
あなたは日本人ですか？
Goes to REM pod again.
Because the speaker went off.
あなたは日本人ですか？
Are you Japanese?
Something else I couldn't understand.
やめてもらえますか？やめてもらえますか？
Are you the American soldier or the Japanese soldier? Touch it if you're the American.
Touch it if you're the Japanese soldier.
日本人なら触ってみて。
Are you someone new?
That was something. I don't know what that was though. That's.
If you're American, you can touch this, or you can speak to Michael and we can understand you better. Do you want to speak to someone else? Maybe Majin is the last person you can speak to.
No, you didn't say you. No. You want to speak to Aaron? Touch it if you want us to keep talking to you.
I don't think they want
Touch
you
it if you want us to play music.
Played something.
Could you say something again for us, please? I'm going to try to play a song. Tell me if you know this song.
11 o'clock.
So you know this song? You know that song? Yes?
Yeah, that music thing's pretty
Do me a
consistent,
favor.
isn't it?
If you're here, wait. Don't leave yet. If you're here, can you touch this right here, right next to the light? I'll back up for you. Do you want me to play the music again?
It is.
Play his tunes, bro. He jamming. That motherfucker on beat. That motherfucker was on beat.
Hey, he was grooving.
To the rulers of men and their destinies, to the lips, to the eyes, to the girls who will love us someday.
If you're here, I know it'd be maybe easier for you to touch this, but could you touch this for us? Hold on. Where's the other REM pod?
Oh, other REM pod?
Yeah.
Like the ball?
No, it's a square one. Where's the square one? Get him. I heard the music play. I couldn't tell what it was playing, but I heard that. I couldn't hear the thing either.
Oh, you different.
Oh, they got a Minecraft one. That sounds so weird.
If you're here,
Sounds
could
like
you touch
retro.
this one for us? It's just like the other one.
I was gonna say, God damn.
Oh, it sound like
See how this
R2D2.
one? So, just like this one, you can touch it. Back up. Back up.
That's the first time this one has gone off all night. The other one was going off in the little lounge room that we was waiting in. This one would not go off. And it especially wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's it by itself.
Do you want us to keep going? Man, we gonna this thing might as well go. What you call it?
Yeah, that one's not sensitive. I don't care what nobody say. You can say that one over there is sensitive. That one's not.
I don't know if I've ever seen that
You
one.
like this song?
And drink a toast once again.
Have you heard this song before?
Do you want to talk to me? Touch that if you do. Don't if you don't.
Bro, when you was sitting down here, he was offering everybody up by himself.
Why you? Oh, for sure.
Talk to me.
Has anyone here been treated in this area of the ship?
The first thing that just came to my mind, like a scary movie. Hello? Hello?
Konnichiwa, Toyota Hadanisa.
Crazy. Hibachi biryani teriyaki.
We gotta
Childish.
get out of here, bro. Aaron's going to do
Childish
this method in
motherfuckers.
another section,
By himself?
probably under deck.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm fine.
But first, we can pass through a couple other sections We won't be long in those sections until we get down below. But let's go see what else this ship has to offer. Little girl.
What little fucking girl?
Right here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got angry.
Before we moved on, we decided to take a break, catch our breath, and gather our thoughts. But George thought this would be a fine time to tell us all about the shadow figures. We're back in this area, the rest area, and this, we thought it was dead. It, in fact, is not dead. It's working perfectly fine.
They just didn't want to cut on upstairs.
It would cut on and then it would fade out a couple seconds later. It's been like while I was getting the camera set up for them to record, it's been on pretty much the whole time. It's not.
That's weird.
Okay, green. It's not the camera. It's not the camera because it's this. Yeah, no, this was for sure. I was pulling it out of my pocket to change the batteries, and it's working perfectly fine. Cause it would come on like this, and then by now it would just fade out, and it did it like 3 times while was it the bridge?
Yeah, it was. Oh wait, what? It faded out but came back in.
All right, let's see if it is the batteries. Let's find out.
There actually was a death that occurred in the theater because that was where elevator number 1 was, and we've heard instances from people who work in the theater, things that have happened to them, and we started doing our investigations there. Mm-hmm. This is just one of them, and one of the individuals was with us on the tour. This is in the theater, and what he did, he decided, just felt like, I got to take a picture there. Now look at the 4th seat.
Right there in the top row.
Why it looks like a head.
Head and shoulders sitting in fourth chair, second to the top row. And we're going to be going to the captain's quarters in a minute.
Our EMF burnt out.
We're going to go to the wardroom.
Okay.
And this is another one of our tours that a person did a burst. I'll show you. This is a better one. I'll show you the other one too. It's a burst picture, boom, boom, in a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
So this is Deborah. She's our medium. And I'm over here, and the person who took it was over here. She is looking in this direction. That means right around here. And I told him, take a picture there. So this is his first picture. Okay? Just take a look. You can see these 2 pillars, and this is the direction that she's looking in. Alrighty?
What is that?
Those are 2 pillars within.
Yeah, no, not that. What's the black thing?
Yeah, well, right here. You see it?
Yeah.
It's blocking the 2 pillars. 3rd picture in the burst.
It looked like something's like peeking out, and then all of a something.
It was standing.
Yeah.
And we're also going to go up to the captain's quarters. And this is actually, we have a large paranormal event that we host yearly.
Yeah.
And people come and do the tours, and they stay, we do 6 or 7 different stations, and they do a 45-minute stop at each station throughout the whole night, and at the end they can come and sleep on the ship, and there's breakfast in the morning. So this is going to be the conference room.
Mm-hmm.
And about the level of lighting that we have. You can see you got ambient lighting coming in from there, and its angles downward actually with the shadows. Now you can see people, with some of the volunteers, you can see hair color, skin tones and everything else, even the people on the far side.
Yeah.
The reason he sent us this picture was because of this.
It doesn't even have a outline.
Head, shoulder.
That's a torso. That's
legs,
a full body.
But you can see through. That's a chair.
This is about to get real interesting. That's what I want tonight.
Let's go home. Let's call it a night. Let's go sleep.
Halfway through.
We can sleep peacefully in our beds, man.
Moving on to the theater, which was obviously built after the ship was decommissioned.
Now, he looked like a
there
mannequin.
was still something that happened here. I'll just let George explain all of that.
There was an accident that happened in the theater, and this was out in the South Pacific. Initially, people thought it was someone who was a worker that fell, because in the upper part of the ceiling, this is where
here's the
elevator
radio.
lift number 1 was to bring planes down. And people said, oh, it's someone like a worker who fell. Well, it really wasn't. We went back in our records, and we did find out what the real reason was. Is that in elevator 1, this is where they would bring the planes down after they land, because they take off from the front and land in the back, and they taxi up. So this is the logical place they bring them down. So the elevator bay was open, plane was coming down on an elevator, another plane came in, missed the arresting cables, came in a little bit too quick, tried to brake, couldn't brake, and kept on going and fell right into the open elevator bay and pancaked onto a plane that had a pilot on the inside. And that's the real accident that happened here.
And now it's
and
a
the pilot
theater.
died.
The pilot died, and now it's a theater.
Damn.
Second row down from the top, fourth chair in.
So this sheet right here was the one you had the activity?
So you was on your camera and you saw something.
Yep.
Oh, did you catch it?
No. It went by as soon as the picture was over. But I saw my light flashing with this light flashing.
Okay.
Oh. You saw that? Did you see that?
See what?
The thing went off.
What?
That.
The strip?
Yes.
Already?
Yes. It was a bright purple light.
Oh.
I didn't see
I
it.
thought that was just.
I heard the REM pod. So we're down bottom floor of the theater.
That's
we
a different EMF rope too.
You see it?
This right here.
The
Just a
bright ass
straight
light.
up LED
Random.
strip.
The other light wasn't even going that way.
Just like that. And the spot that it passes over, this blue light is telling us that it's on. But if something was to pass over it, you get that. Okay? Just in that spot. So that's what this cam right here.
Wait, so what was
We got
that
it
big
set
flash of blue then?
to record? We also have a cat ball in this corner. And then this is the corner Jay saw something moving, and we have a cat ball over there. Now, I saw it.
You saw it, right?
I saw it.
Dang, I missed it.
I saw it. Moving, and we have a cat ball over there. Now, I saw it.
Yeah, what was that?
And it went off when we stepped away from it. That's crazy.
Because when he walked up, the individual little lights
I hear REM pods going off.
went off.
Is that you holding your hair?
Mm-mm.
That's on the. Okay.
Yeah, nah, that motherfucker.
That's twice.
It was twice, yeah.
Yeah, that's twice.
3 times.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
Anything in here? Wants to touch stuff? We got stuff right here. We got cat
Man,
balls.
I can't stop yawning. I
We
need
got
to
cat
stop.
balls over there. We got REM pods. We got a cat ball up there. You come by them, you set them off, and then you got this one. You go by it, set it off. I'm gonna try something. Tried it elsewhere. And we've had several success tonight. I think this might be our method.
It might be DJ Ghost.
It might be DJ Ghost in the building.
If someone's here, hey, how you doing? Okay. What does that mean, y'all?
It means someone
Maybe
there.
it means somebody's there.
Did it run from this way, from that way to this way, or like?
Yeah. It literally did it as soon as you asked the question.
If you're here, could you do that again?
He sounds so
Or
scared.
have you left? Are you already gone? If you're here, can you do me a solid? Can you do this for me? Can you come by the light and interact with it? You see how it's lighting up because I'm walking by it? And if I go this way, so like, you see how I did that? Could you do that for me, please?
So when it goes purple, like I saw, temperature change, something goes over it. it goes red and white. So,
Is there anything you would want to say?
Temperature.
I know it's probably been a long time since you had someone new to talk to who's interested in talking to you. What it is, yo, what's up?
As you might remember, we tried the Estes method in the battle dressing station. Nothing. But in a theater, things got interesting. Jay, our assistant, is gonna try the Estes method.
it's all about.
Oh, she's actually getting stuff. I was getting nothing.
Goodbye.
Wait, don't leave. If you're here, we want to talk to you. Are you here?
Your system is on.
Yeah, this is our assistant. Our system are these cameras. We're recording you. We're trying to communicate with you. Do you know where you are?
Odd.
What's odd? Is it odd that we're talking?
Are the cameras odd?
Come on.
Come on, what? Where do you want to take us? Is this Ray?
What'd he do?
What'd he do?
Were you a pilot?
Nothing.
So, he did nothing? So this isn't Ray.
Something. This Mike.
This is Mike. Michael is the one holding the camera. Do you want to talk to Mike?
Your wrist.
My wrist.
Statue.
Statue. What do you, I have an Apple Watch.
So do I.
Are you talking about Majin's wrist?
I know nothing.
Are you talking about the cut on Majin's wrist?
That's not his wrist.
Come on, guys. It's a ghost. They don't know his body no more.
Calling me?
Is that you up there?
That's a REM pod going on.
Is that you up there?
Was.
That was you? Making the... Was I what?
Are you friendly?
That's not on my life.
Is this the best night of your life? Are you talking about tonight?
It's that one.
Which one is it?
It's this one.
The
It's
temperature.
We have a YouTube channel.
I've been.
You've been where?
Is that them touching it?
Were you here when the war started?
371.
371.
Does 371 mean anything to anybody? Do you want to talk to
Move aside.
Move aside. Are we in your way? Do you want to talk to Simba? The one up there by the REM pod that's making all the noise?
Memories. This child.
You have memories of a child?
You want to talk to
Right
Majin?
now.
Is anyone here under the age of 21? Do you remember the torpedo hitting the ship? Do you remember the kamikaze pilot?
Come.
Come.
Come where? Would you rather?
Oh, you heard that too, huh?
Yeah, I've been
What's
here.
that?
Good.
Is that you? Are you making that heavy thump?
Boy, I need sage like a motherfucker.
Patrick. Is your name Patrick?
Ooh.
Are we speaking to a Patrick?
Is your name Arthur?
Wait.
Wait, what? Do you want Majin to go back up?
Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's Arthur. Your name's Arthur?
All of you?
All of us.
You want all of us gone? You want all of us gone?
I'll leave. I'll leave.
Do you want all of us gone?
And I leave too. Speaking of leave, I'll be right back. I gotta get back into it.
Arthur, do you want us to leave?
Somebody's watching me.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, time to go. Come on, wrap this up. New spot.
Where are you watching us from?
I think we're watching him.
Where are you?
In your window?
The window up top? Are you in the window up top?
Earlier, it feels like somebody was watching me from it.
That's insane.
I'm saying
A little?
A little lower?
Get off of?
Get off of the ship?
Do you want us off of the ship?
11:30?
It's 12:55.
You're in mountain time.
Do you?
The end?
What's the end? Is this the end of our conversation?
Yep.
Wait, are you right here?
Should me personally, bro.
Yo, you finna fight?
Are you right here? Am I by you? Am I near you? If you could do me a favor, I know it may be difficult.
We drove?
Yeah, we drove here too. Could you touch this for us, please?
He's one man
You
for
could
man.
just come
with the
by
best.
it and barely touch it. You don't gotta do that. Please don't hit it like that. Please.
Just picked that bitch up
Can
and
you set off one of the REM pods?
The little red lights? What the hell was that?
You heard that thump, right?
That was a step.
Oh.
Or like it was a thump, but
All right. To me, it seems like the Estes method is not going well for them. Nothing seems to be connecting. Even in the first session, I didn't really get nothing. But mainly just their equipment has been going off. The RAM pod. And that's about it, actually. The RAM pod. And that motion light rope thing. I don't know if it's an EMF or motion. There's a temperature gauge. Why is everything temperature gauge built in with it with these paranormal things? Spirit box has a temperature gauge. The RAM pods have a temperature gauge. Everything has a damn temperature gauge.
it was like a step. And it wasn't me and you, because we stopped. It was like that, but like a thump.
Are you here?
Use agreement.
Could you do it again? That was you. Can you make
Check
that?
the fountain.
Check the fountain.
The fountain?
Is there a fountain here?
What fountain?
Unfortunately, we have to go.
Whoever's doing that.
Who's ever doing what? Who's ever doing those thumps?
It said something. I don't know what it said though.
If you could do this for me, it'd be really cool. It'd help us out. We're trying to, learn your story, learn about you.
My friend.
Am I your friend?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Surrender.
I'm not in war right now. Could you do me a favor and touch the ball? Or go across the lights?
Crowd.
It is a lot of us. However, I believe in safety in numbers. All right.
Run.
Say less.
All right.
We have to go. What do you think? Did you enjoy that?
I did.
It was fun.
Mhm.
It's a lot of creepy stuff.
Was it?
Yeah, yes.
We're packing
Nah,
up
I
to
wouldn't
go.
say creepy.
And remember how we got
None of
like
it really seemed
kind
to
of a hit
connect.
on the name Arthur? Apparently, Arthur is one of the pilots that died when the plane
came and landed on the other one. So it's not just a random name, or, you know, because we had a sheet of names earlier. Arthur wasn't on there. It's because Arthur was here.
Yeah, because he didn't die during that time. He died in a separate incident.
Yeah. And the crazy part is, did y'all know about Arthur before we did?
He told me to ask him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, interesting. On to where were we next?
Captain's quarters.
Captain's quarters. We're gonna end things off at the captain's quarters. It is 1:10 a.m. We're breaking down, like, just energy is just, you know, going down. This one's real steep.
Yeah, definitely.
Lady, are you having a good time? So we got a lot of activity in the theater. The activity has kind of increased as we went along. In the bridge, some activity. Down below, well, actually, the bridge had more activity than the. It's slipping my mind. Where do we go? Second.
I don't even know.
The dressing station, battle dressing station. They were both good, but the theater, that one was a little creepy. Okay. I have a lot of hope for these last 3 stops. Let's see how it goes. So the shadow figures he showed us earlier were right here and over there.
Is anybody here with us?
You can touch this. If anyone's here, feel free to interact with this.
Or you can swing these rods.
The table's moving.
Dowsing rods.
What the hell is that we hear? What? Y'all heard that?
I heard a thump.
It sounded like a door. If that's you, can you do it again? If anyone or anything or anybody's here, could you make your presence known? It'd be much appreciated.
Spot.
Upstairs. The spot, yeah. I think it's one more down here.
42 hours on the ship. No signs of activity. I'm sorry, I just had to record it weird. She just wants to do the Estes method again. Fiend.
Damn, Margaret's tall.
You on 3%?
I mean, physically.
Oh, physically you on 3%. I understand. I feel it. Oh, this is where they hurt? Okay.
That's where we heard it, yeah.
This is, like, being down here is crazy. Being down here is insane, yeah.
That looks cool. I want to go visit one of those ships.
Like you see it in movies, like the Navy ships and stuff like that, and it feels like this, but being here, it feels crazy.
It feels insane, bro. While the wardroom might have been a bust for us, there's still been a lot of activity, as George explained to you. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about these goddamn ladders. You might have noticed we're not taking elevators or stairs or none of the special fancy stuff we got. We exploring a ship. These are steep ladders. Up, 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 down, down, down. My legs hurt, man. And not to mention, some of these ceilings are just low. The soldiers back then were an average height of 5'8". I am 6 foot tall. Majin is 6'2". This is not comfortable. But anyways, our last stop on this ship is the captain's quarters. And let's just say, this is my favorite room of the whole evening.
It's average height, motherfucker.
We are in the captain's quarters, where we went up 2 floors. They have said they've been getting a lot of activity in here recently. Probably the most activity here out of any other place, so let's hope for the best. We've gotten a lot of activity today, but we're gonna jump right into the Estes method with Aaron.
behind the helm. Cat ball, put one down there. Put another one over here.
Yeah, they look like little plasma grenades from Halo.
So that's 3. Spread across the room. 3 cameras. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna run the ship, ask these questions. Let's get them started.
Is there anyone here with us? Let's start simple. If so, what is your name?
If there's anyone here, are you friendly?
Is the captain here?
Maybe a pilot. Is there a pilot here? If there's anyone or anything here, you can simply touch one of these red lights and it'll light up just like this. You have this one, you have that one over there.
You also have some balls on the table that you can touch and they'll light up.
My name is Mike. This is Aaron. These are my friends Caleb, Jay, and Eric.
Don't say my real name.
Damn.
These are my friends Simba the Caleb,
Okay.
Jay, and Eric.
I didn't realize her name was Kayla.
It's not funny.
So sorry. This motherfucker hurt. Please.
Damn. Damn. Super duty booty tootie. God damn, we got a tutor. A super tutor.
Oh my God, what is happening?
It was a ghost.
That was, yeah, it was a
That
ghost.
was a
It was a
ghost.
ghost. It was a ghost. It was a ghost.
My stomach was hurting.
Hey.
So bad. She over here farting. Bro, it made my stomach cramp. Oh my.
Hey, he got to relieve some pressure.
That shit, that's 2 hours.
Why did you let go? Never mind.
Maybe cut the lights off.
Okay, all right, let's cut the lights off.
Ask him to cut the lights up. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, both of them are going.
They're both. Whoa.
Oh, they don't want the lights off.
Do you want us to cut the lights off? Or you want them to stay on?
Do you mind if we cut the lights off? If you don't want us to cut the lights off, can you touch this same little box?
They don't want the lights off.
Stay on, folks. All right.
Huh.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
You don't have to tell me twice at all.
Are you friendly?
If you're friendly, can you touch one of these red lights sitting on the table?
Both of them.
Both.
Nice.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
So would you mind touching one of these clear balls for us?
The
There's
cat balls
2
ain't
on the
going
table
off
and
at
there's
all.
1 on the couch.
Yeah, sneeze.
If you touch one of the little clear balls, they will light up.
Oh.
But you have to actually touch it. Okay, Aaron, come on out. The Estes method is dead, but they're talking to us. Okay? I don't think you understand. If anyone here was a pilot, do you mind touching this little box by me? If anyone here is a captain, would you mind touching this little red light by me? Okay. All right. So the Estes method wasn't really giving us anything up here, but we tried to, as y'all saw, we tried to turn the lights off, and they went crazy. And we asked them, Aaron, if you don't want us to turn the lights off, touch this. They touched it. We asked a couple more follow-up questions. They answered specifically by going crazy.
Okay, so boom. If you don't want us to turn the lights off, could you touch one of the REM pods?
One of these little red lights. If you don't touch them,
we'll turn the
lights off. In 3, 2, 1. Guessing they were passing through.
Single. I farted crazy, bro. I've been holding that motherfucker for a couple hours.
You did too.
You know, I've been holding mine in. I'm courteous.
You guys want
I'm courteous.
It is compact though.
Looks like they left. I feel like they were literally passing through. It's like, whoa, don't touch the lid. They was answering.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe they was answering. For sure.
If there's anyone here with me,
1,000 rods. Look how shaky
you
he
can
is.
answer me by simply
I don't believe 1,000 rods.
either crossing these two rods or
Too
pulling
much
them away from
air.
each other. A cross will mean no, pulling them away will mean yes. So, here we go. Let's get steady.
Is talking about the incidents on the ships sensitive to you?
Is there a sailor here with us? So yes. Okay. Okay, that's something. Do you remember either incident aboard this ship? The kamikaze attack or the torpedo attack? We're tired. Everybody's tired.
It's 2 a.m.
It's 2:16 a.m. We've been going.
Yeah,
We've been here
4:30
since
for
6
me.
p.m. Tired, hungry. Last time we ate was 5:30 p.m. So we're gonna call it here. If something else happens, y'all will know, obviously. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a blast doing this. Got a lot of activity, different rooms. Every room except
Still
down
got
below.
5 minutes.
The ward cafeteria.
The ward. Yeah, every room except the water room down below had some
Activity.
great activity. I would personally say.
It was awesome. It was
It was awesome. What about
experience. I wanted to see some levitation. Didn't really see that.
What did you think? Your first real hunt.
I'm like, I just want to not piss them off. Like, that was just, hey, like, when he was like, do you want to hurt him? Like, shut the fuck up. Why would you ask him that? But other than that, it was kind of cool.
Communication too.
Communication. You want to talk to the devil.
If you ask, do you want to hurt me? Yeah. Okay, I ain't talking to you. I'm going home.
Hey, man. All I know is that sage better be motherfucker. Matter of fact, we gonna all sage and then just hold the sage out the window while we drive.
Look, if you made it this far in a video, let us know some cool places we may not know about. We have to do a spot everywhere in Texas, every major city. So if y'all know any places, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas,
Running it back at the Minger.
we running the Minger back.
Yeah, I'm saying getting that back in blood.
If you made it this far in the video, comment Simba the Tooth, cause she's
Simba
scared
the,
away. She lit
that'll
this
be the
motherfucker.
title of this
probably
video.
originally gone.
Simba the 2.
Well, I'll tune again.
All right, man. All right, bye. At this point, we were actually wrapping up the shoot. We thought we were done. We thought we were getting no more activity. But right when Aaron went to find our tour guides, things ramped up a little bit.
No activity.
No. Whoa.
Thought you were done, huh?
I told
damn,
you
they
somebody
both
was
going
walking
off.
in here, bro.
I went to walk out and I felt something. And I heard, I don't know how to describe what I heard, but I got terrified. I was like, what the hell was that?
We supposed to be rapping.
Touch this if I don't need to walk this way. I'm about to walk this way. Touch this if I don't need to walk this way.
Not this one.
Touch this one over here.
Touch this one.
Do you not want him to go over there? Do you want him to come over there?
Don't be scared. Just go.
Say it's your Gemini. Swear to God. Do you want him to keep walking that way?
This hasn't stopped, bro.
That was okay.
And did that go in?
Yes.
This meter?
Yeah. Do you want him to come back in?
Okay,
Press this.
let's walk it around. Let's walk it around. Oh, oh, oh.
You saw that shit?
Whoa, whoa.
Is the thing going on?
Whoa.
No, it's not going on.
It did when I got
Give me
up.
here, give me here, give me here.
Oh, it is. It's over there.
Oh, it's
To
right there.
reset
That
the
shit's
other one.
red.
This hasn't stopped, bro.
It hasn't.
Reset it.
Somebody's walking. Our guys are over there, but they're like deep in.
You want him to keep walking that way?
Keep walking or no?
REM pods are going crazy.
Nigga, it's movement in there.
Go check it out. Don't be scared. Extend the video.
Thank God you didn't want me alone. I was gonna do it.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's. Oh look, Salmon Colby. Oh, they actually investigated the Airbnb because I thought that was their Reacts channel again. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Mikey, Aaron, since you guys seem to be taking these ghost hunts more serious, you gonna collab with the boys finally? I remember, I think it was last year. They were kind of teasing you a lot about taking you to the Conjuring house. Maybe you actually go with them on one of these little hunts now. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. I don't care if you leave a like, subscribe, or what. I don't care. Peace out.